See without my glasses. Okay, here we go. Who can read it and who can see it and wants to read it to the class?
The small part too?
Don't do the small part yet.
Then I'll do this.
Okay, go.
Why did your parents name you your name?
Okay, how many have done something like this before? Why did your parents name you your name? You've done this before? I'm going to take you a slightly different direction today than the usual ones. It may be the same. We'll see. We'll see if it matches up. Okay, how many of you know why your parents named you your name?
Because
They liked it?
I miss my great grandpa, my grandpa, my dad, and me.
A family name. Okay, who else? Do you know Gabby? Okay.
I don't like it though.
Ri-
my name either.
So hang on for me 1 second. Don't get too far ahead of me.
Okay.
If you're reading the small print, you might be getting ahead of me. Okay, go ahead, Alyssa. Why did they name you your name?
Because they like the singer. And her name was Alyssa. She was a singer.
They liked the singer. Her name was Alyssa. Okay? Okay, so here's my question for you. Here's the next part, all right? Do you like your name?
No.
Wow, that was a quick reaction. Okay, raise your hand if you don't like your name. Wow. Okay. So here's where I'm headed with this. And if you like your name, absolutely fine, right? Here's where I'm headed for this. If you could change your name,
Sunny.
what would you change it to? You're already there, Sonny?
Sunny.
You selected one and you said, I want to be called Sonny.
Yeah.
Now, why did you, I mean, you don't have to tell us, but are you willing to tell us why you selected that?
Well, my dad gave me the nickname because, I don't know why. I forgot. Well, actually, it was this, like, a character in a movie he really liked. It was named Sunny, so he liked that nickname.
Okay.
And then my sisters were calling it, my mom, my whole family, and so
Okay.
eventually started liking that name more.
So kind of stuck.
Yeah, and I don't know, I don't really like it in my real name.
Okay.
It's like my dad, that's it.
So here's where I want you to go with it. Look, you guys were born. You weren't there at the time, so to speak, right? You weren't conscious at the time. You didn't choose your name. You didn't choose a lot of things. Somebody else did for you. You with me?
Exactly.
I want you to think through if you were going to change your name, which is perfectly doable and perfectly legal in this country, you can change your name.
Oh, I am.
Trust me, mister.
I am.
I'm waiting.
Okay?
I'm
And if your parents are in on it, it can happen earlier. If they're not, it can happen when you're ready, right?
I already told my mom, and she said.
Yeah, parents are totally different, you guys. Some will, of course, freak out, and some will be fine. I mean, your parents are as different as everybody, okay? So, but at some point, you will be on your own. You are very close to being an adult, and you'll get to make a lot of selections in your life. Why not consider your name? Fair enough? So, that's what you're going to write about on page 121. Here's your assignment. Write about your parents' process for determining your name. Do you like your name? If you could change your name, what would you change it to and why? Fair enough? All right, take like 4 minutes and write about it on page 121.